Good evening. So as of right now, Liverpool have won the league, right, deservedly so. This is the first season of Arne Slot in being in the Premier League, managing Liverpool, and he's won the league in his first season. And I think the last manager to win the Premier League in the first season is Antonio Conte for Chelsea, 2016-2017 season. So much deserved. They've been the most consistent team. I think Chelsea just given them the guard of honour. But what can I say? They deserve it. Were they the favourites coming into this season? No, it was Man City, but they've kind of fallen off for the season, and they are going to try and rebuild. It's been for their standards, City that is. It's not been a good season, but they could still win the FA Cup and finish second. As for the other team, Arsenal, the prediction was that if City fall off, Arsenal will be the team to win the league, and clearly that's not happened by a long shot. And Arsenal are going to finish third, fourth, perhaps in this league. 20 points away from Liverpool. They're going to finish almost closer to 20 points behind Liverpool at this point, and that's disgraceful for the manager Mikel Arteta, super duper Mick allegedly, as they say. That's a whole nother video for another day. But back to Liverpool, I think right now news was recently announced that Mo Salah will renew his contract with Liverpool, and Van Dijk. So they've got a couple of years left in them, and clearly, I think those two players, Van Dijk and Salah, are gonna finish out their elite years at Liverpool, and when they leave, they'll probably go to Saudi Arabia or to America, MLS. Most likely, or Van Dijk will just go back to his home country, Holland. Yeah, but we'll wait and see. We can't predict. We can't assume and predict right now because that would just be assuming. But with that aside, they've been phenomenal. Salah breaking records, scoring goals, creating. Gravenberch has improved. Szoboszlai. Listen, McAllister was already a baller. We knew that. Konate, who else? Trent, TAA. He could be leaving soon, and that'll be, if he doesn't leave, we'll definitely be on a high, despite the backlash that he's getting, but that's a whole other story. Obviously, Alisson. The whole team, the whole squad, because they've really won when it mattered. Despite going out of the FA Cup, despite losing in the final to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, they've stepped up and won when it mattered. They won the league when it mattered by winning most of their games, and the title was over. The title was pretty much over by April. By April, when Arsenal kept on losing and drawing games. So credit where credit is due to Arne Slot, because as a manager, yes, you are evaluated on how well you can, manage big talents, big egos. You are assessed on that. But I think more so, as a manager, your skills are assessed on how much you can improve a player that hasn't been so good in recent years. Players like Gatbo, players like Szoboszlai, players like Gravenberch, you are assessed on that. You are assessed on how you utilize your squad, how you rotate, and he's done it. He's been very good at that job slot. Arne Slot has been very good at that, and without question, that's contributed to them winning the league. Because a lot of Arsenal fans will say that Arsenal have had lots of injuries. That's the point of a squad. That's the point of making sure that you build a squad or utilize the players at your disposal on the bench. Onslaught has done that, unlike Mikel Legohead. Onslaught has done that. He's done it very good, very successfully, quite frankly, and he deserves credit. Now, where does he rank in terms of the elites? He has to be up there within the Premier League, the biggest popular, league in the world based on popularity. It's put him in that conversation of being a top 5 elite coach or a top 10 elite coach. It's definitely put him in that conversation. And so, and what's even more scary is that, he didn't, this team that he has right now, it's not his team. It's not his team that's been built in his vision, that's been built in his identity of what he wants, of how he wants his football to be played. That's what's scary, because this summer he's going to get a lot of backing from FSG, a lot of backing, in a sense that they're going to find targets with Michael Edwards, which also is a major factor in why they won. Because Michael Edwards is probably one of the best sporting directors in the league in Europe, arguably. And so that's the key. That's the key here. That's the key, because credit to Klopp, he did leave him a great foundation, and he's won. He's won the league title. He's won a major trophy with them, despite the team not being his. Only one player was signed, Chiesa. That was it, and that was a loan signing. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how Liverpool going from here now. Now that they've won the league, it's going to be interesting. They saw an opportunity to win the league, and he's won it. So credit to him. Credit to him. Massive credit to him. That's what I have to say. Take care. God bless.